It seems like it's gonna be like a whole new world, I guess.
First Day is a game for young people who are moving from primary school to secondary school to help them with that move and that jump, because it's a massive jump, right? Suddenly having to be in this enormous building and navigate going from one class to the next, and they're used to having one teacher for their whole year. Whereas now they're going to be having a teacher per subject. So what we've tried to do is make a little game for them that helps them with that and just gets them ready for those challenges ahead.
We've been working with Kate's Grove Primary School in Reading for the last 6 months. We've been doing workshops with them, getting to know them, learning about what they're worried about, what they're excited about, and also about what their reference points are, what games they like, what books they read, all of these kinds of things, so that we can make something which is really relatable and something that they would want to play.
Working with Fast Familiar this year, we've met initially to sort of have some conversations about designing games and the process of that. The initial idea was to take lots of ideas of what they wanted to do, what they thought of transition, what was making them nervous. And then we got to see that on the second visit, that those had been taken into consideration, and this was an idea for a storyline. So then we offered up what things might look like, what superpowers might be, what things might they face on the day. And at each stage they could see it building and building, and that their input was being taken seriously.
The good thing about the children playing this game today is that they felt they've got an ownership about it. Designing a character that is close to them, they will learn more and they will be more engaged.
One of the activities that we did is we thought of what their personalities were for each character, and it was really cool to see how each character had that personality which we picked.
When we were transforming the monster into other objects, I said a watch, and my idea was in the game.
It was really fun, and I had to use my brain a lot. I went smarter than I ever have.
There were puzzles in the middle of the stuff, and then story types, so you could really get into it.
This is the fourth game that we've made as a company, and I always describe them as kind of an interactive graphic novel with puzzles. It's got some beautiful illustrations by an illustrator called Marco Drago, who is awesome. And then there is voice acting as well. It's a real kind of multimedia experience for them, and I think it gets them really engaged because it's got the visuals, it's got the sounds, and it's got the puzzles. We've also added choice points throughout it, so it feels like they're constantly thinking, what do I do now? Where's the next bit that I need to go to?
A game like First Day can help them with sort of seeing everything from a different perspective, so they can put their own emotions into whichever character it is. Maybe one of the characters would match up with their own personality, and they can see it from that side as well, but also just sort of understanding that many different people, many different backgrounds, are all going through the same thing, and they can realise that together as the story unfolds.
I think that many of them, especially today, when they actually saw the whole concept together, realized that they will be facing obstacles and there will be always challenges, but by communicating and talking to peers and adults around them, there is a solution to it.
Most of the stuff, it was realistic. It showed that on your first day, you're not gonna have it perfect, and I enjoyed that there were puzzles which you could probably relate to in your first day of year 7.
Even though some of them sometimes struggle with the creative side, everybody added something to the game regardless of the level of academia they are in. Working with the children at Kate's Grove has genuinely been a real pleasure. They have come up with so many ideas that we as adults just wouldn't have thought of.
The kids were great. It was really nice to kind of do these workshops with them. I think they really enjoyed it, and I think they reacted to the work really well.
I liked how we all worked as a team. If we didn't work as a team, it wouldn't really be possible to win it.
I liked that you got to make so many choices, and it was very interactive, and you got to choose the storyline of the game.
I describe this game as essential. They have a better chance to explore their own way through these different choices. There's only so many things we can tell them. They don't really want to hear it from adults. It feels like quite a safe space for them to make choices, make mistakes, and still get to where they need to go.
We want lots more children to play First Day. It exists, it's there, on the internet so people can play it. The feedback that we've had from teachers here at Catesgrove suggests that it is a really useful and also fun way to prepare kids for going to the new school. So if you want to play, get in touch with us.